What's up guys, it's me, Sneaker Dan, back at again with another new video. And today I'm going to do a quick review and overview of the recently released, or I guess it's been a couple of weeks, but the recent release pretty much, Air Jordan 1 Black Toes, the Reimagined. This shoe, a lot of people have like a 50-50 feeling about it, and I'll get into that once I show you guys the shoes. But I was really excited for this. Never had the I think it was a 2016 release. Didn't get that because I didn't get into shoes, or not get into shoes. More like I didn't have money to buy shoes until I got into like late college, when I got my internship and first job and stuff. So I was very excited to have these, and let's get right into the review. So off the bat, it is a special box. This is probably one of the only few times that Jordan brand actually done this for their Air Jordan 1s, at least that I know of personally. I know I think the Lucky Greens and a couple of Jordan 1s usually is like the same like Nike swoosh box, but they're usually in the different colors. But this time it's actually a picture of Michael Jordan when the Jordan 1's first released, and he's doing pretty much like a photo shoot. And this is pretty much the original concept of the Air Jordan 1 that he wore in the photo shoot and in the video. And you can kind of tell in the picture the Wings logo was not there, and so apparently the prototype of the Air Jordan 1, the Wings logo wasn't a thing yet, so it was just Air Jordan, and they changed it on later once the shoe came out and things like that. But the shoe box, I really like when Jordan brand does this type of stuff. It makes the shoe kind of feel more special. Kind of gets you excited to what you get, and also the box is really cool. This is a picture of Michael Jordan. And after that, and pretty much that's about it for the box. I got a size 9.5 in them, and pretty much that's about it for the box. Sorry. And here they are, the Air Jordan 1 Black Toes Reimagined. Off the bat, I like how they look. You know, Jordan 1s are one of my favorite silhouettes, my top 5 favorite silhouettes of all time. I have a lot of Jordan 1s, way too much. Actually, I don't really wear all of them. So I'm very excited that I actually have these in hand now. I finally have pretty much like the main colorways or lineup that I was pursuing for many years. I have the Jordan 1 breads, both in the 2016 release that everyone really loves, as well as the High 85 that released this year. I also have the Shadows now. I have the Royals. I also have both the 2015 Chicago's and as well as the Lost and Found version. And now I finally have the Black Toes. And pretty much at this point, I just collect what I like to collect now. So I pretty much have all my Jordan 1s. So the only thing I can do now is just try to save up money and maybe perhaps double up on them. But initial looks, I really like it. Really like the quality. I really like how it looks. Oh, and it has that nice, good, brand new Jordan 1 smell to them. I really like it. Let's get right into review. So let's now get down to pretty much the nitty gritty of everything. Off the bat, let's talk about materials. Materials of shoes, pretty much the same old materials as usual for most Nike, most Jordan 1 and Jordan on brand on top of shoes. Shoes pretty much made up of pretty much like the good old synthetic leather. This time around though, the leather seems a little bit better in my opinion. It kind of feels better. It looks better, especially when I touch it, when I'm like, you know, feeling all over it. It feels a lot nicer. It has a little bit more of like a matte finish to it. I don't know if the cut of leather and the leather is a little bit different, but it definitely feels a lot more higher quality than usual. It's not the typical mediocre quality that Jordan brand usually puts out for the Jordan 1s. So I wonder how these will actually kind of wear out through the years I'm going to wear them. So I'll see how that goes. But overall, it's pretty much a good old synthetic leather for Jordan brand. It's not terrible, but it's not amazing. It's average. Maybe this time around I might be a little bit above average off of what I'm feeling right now. Cuts of leather is pretty good, pretty thick. You know, lasts you a decent long time. Rubber cup sole, air unit in the heel, nothing on the forefoot, pretty much. You know, the typical Jordan 1 tooling overall. And of course, with the rubber cup sole right here, with the greatest traction of all time, as Wear Tester always says. and so, or one of the greatest tractions of all time. But yeah, that's the pretty much the materials of it. Design, the looks of the shoe, I really like how it looks. It's, the good old, it's a good old black, red, and white. You can't really go wrong with it. Definitely has a little bit more the vintage look of the cream white on the off-white cream white type of sole right here too. So that kind of gives like the little more of like the aged vintage type of look to it. I really like how it looks. The big thing that a lot of people were not liking about the shoe, people were saying they were giving 50-50 on it, was honestly their Jordan branding right here on the shoe. I honestly don't mind it. I think it gives the shoe a little bit of a different flavor to it compared to the typical Wings logo. As well as, if you are a purist, this is the original concept, or this is the original prototype of what the Air Jordan 1 could have been. It was originally like this. It could have been this, but instead they opted out for the Wings logo, of course. Wing logo, of course, is iconic. I love the Wings logo just as much as anybody, but this gives it a little bit of extra flavor and a little bit of extra zing to the shoe. And I don't think it's a really bad idea or concept that the marketing was doing for the shoe overall. A lot of people weren't trying to get the shoe. A lot of people were kind of like blowing it off because they don't like the Wing logo. I don't really care. I think that's great because people can actually they can actually cop the shoe that they actually want because of that. So I don't really mind it. And most of the time, unless you're wearing shorts, this thing is gonna be covered anyway. So I don't know why people are complaining and complaining about it. So, but overall, this is not bad. Design wise, is overall really good. It's classic colorway, honestly. And I'm really happy to have this in my collection. Overall, I think this shoe is really great. It's a typical Jordan 1. Materials definitely feel a little bit different, but I can't tell if it's better quality materials, but definitely feel a little more different in hand compared to the last couple of Jordan 1s I've been getting. Color is great. Design is great. I really like how it is. This is a typical Jordan 1, honestly. I give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. The only reason I won't give it a 9 or maybe a 9.5 or even a 10 is only because, one, it's a Jordan 1. Everyone knows what a Jordan 1 is. They know what they feel like. This is also another retro of a iconic pretty much colorway, which I don't think is warranted to give like such a high praise of the shoe, but I think it's warranted enough to get something above an 8.5 out of 10. I think is a pretty good rating for it. Material's not amazing either, but the colorway and everything, and like pretty much the iconic like idea of the shoe and everything, and how they've been marketing this, I think it was really good. I really like it. I think if anyone wants to have a Jordan 1 in their collection, or they want to add this, I think it's a really good addition to their collection, especially since this is the most recent black toe that has released since I think 2016 or 2017, I believe. Oh, and I forgot one last thing. There is a little etching. I don't think you can see it through my camera, but there is like a little signature and etching like on this shoe, on pretty much the inner side of the shoe. I'm trying to see what it says. It says my very best, Michael Jordan. So also it also has an extra little I guess you could say Easter egg on the shoe as well. So I think this is a phenomenal shoe to have in your collection. 8.5 out of 10 just overall, but I think it's a very good shoe to have in your collection if you're a collector and a sneakerhead. The shoe retail for $190, so I paid around I paid around $201 overall, just in general, for tax and shipping, because I got this from Shoe Palace, so I had to pay for shipping, sadly. I think on StockX, they're going under for retail. Before the release, I saw the prices like sitting around anywhere between $160 to $175 for sizes 9 to 10s. However, the market has been kind of weird. I don't know what it is now. Like I've noticed that some of the shoes actually have been rising in prices here and there. So I really don't know, but at least before the shoe came, like a week before the shoe release, they were sitting from $150 to $170 pretty much. Definitely below retail. Actually, if you guys want to bear with me for a little bit, I can actually look it up real quick because I'm right in front of my computer. Oh, actually, they're actually way lower now. So I might actually double up on these. So right now on StockX, my size is 9 to 10.5. They're sitting anywhere between $148 to $150. So with pretty much the tax, the shipping, and like whatever labor cost that StockX does, it should go. You should be paying about where you're going to be paying for retail. Actually, it's actually better you buy on StockX now, just because 148. If you're probably paying $109, so you're actually paying retail price for the shoe, minus the tax that you might have paid depending where you live. So you would have paid just the flat pretty much like rate of the shoe. I think it's really worth it. Good price overall. But yeah, that's where it sits. Other than that, shoe is great. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I hope you guys can have this pair in your collection. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.